Have you did a follow up?
Yeah,
Have
I
you
called.
showed her the
I
video?
think I spoke to her. Yeah, she because the detective she asked me. She say email her the video. And when I emailed her the video, she said she was gonna send somebody over there to see what's going on with the child, and I haven't heard anything else back from her.
The
So
system
Cooper,
is failing those children horribly.
Hey, welcome to Detroit. This is Detroit. This is how they do everything, and which is
so
sad because you know they'll put you in jail, and they got people in jail with gun charges, and they letting people out of jail on the tether with a gun charge.
I got an
so
unrelated
Cooper.
question. I got an
Mhm.
unrelated question. It's a little bit of a jokey question. I need y'all to play the fan lottery too if you can. It's 1,000 beans up for grabs. And don't forget Cooper CA. Because he needs money for an attorney and we need y'all to donate. So please play the fan lottery and please send a little razzle dazzle to Cooper CA. Um has she ever called you and said, "Hey, what are you buying Matthew for Christmas?" I asked that
Nah,
for a
because she don't
reason.
celebrate. Yeah, she don't
Okay.
celebrate Christmas.
I'm just wondering if it was something just on the app or just. Okay. Go ahead, Scorpio.
I was going to ask
Scorp-
Cooper, is again, I know the last few days have been like shock value for you, right?
right.
Mhm.
Prior to the past few days, did you know of, that she had any type of relationship with CPS? Because let Muriel tell it, Bigo started her relationship with CPS. But then Muriel has also come back and said, no, the neighbors called CPS on me. No, I had CPS cases
They did.
before Bigo.
They
Okay.
did. They did call her
Okay.
because when she was in the hospital, they called the lady called CPS. But that was, I mean, that's when all this pandemic stuff was going on. It just took them so many months to get to her house.
So why did the neighbor call
Wow.
CPS at that time?
Uh,
Let us
Was it
know.
because she had left the children at home with Samaya for a month by themselves?
I
yeah,
That's
told
right.
y'all
yeah.
that bitch is
Because I went and got
unfit.
Matthew,
She
but
You went and got Matthew. So once you got Matthew and the twins were still in the hospital, so then it just left Samaya with Jeremiah, Hezekiah, and Israel.
yeah, and then
So
I think the grandmother would go over and check on them and take them food and all that stuff.
For some, so the grandmother would take them food instead of.
So where
oh
was
now see that
she?
just
She was okay with Samaya being
mm-mm.
in charge of the children.
For a month alone.
Interesting.
Now, let me
But
ask you this,
but
and we go
but
get
Samaya watches. She watches them a lot anyway, so
oh, and
always have
we
been like
hate
that.
that. We hate
Yeah,
that
but
because we want
to be in
somebody
a
Left
a
for a month.
child.
That's a lot.
I want to address a little thing we were talking about earlier, and Matthew is in the room, so forgive me, because it's kind of inappropriate for him to hear. I don't know if you want to step away or not, but Muriel said that Matthew sleeps in the bed with her, and when she wakes up
Wait,
in the morning,
hold on 1 second.
Yeah, Matthew shouldn't hear that question.
yeah, I that's why I'm trying to
Well, he
give a
maybe
disclaimer.
should,
Can
cause he
somebody
gonna
play
tell
the
us.
fan lottery, please? It's 1,000 beans up for grabs if you got it. Um, yes, please play the fan lottery or send your bells, send your maces. It's 2,200 people in the room. Can I get everybody to just send a couple bells? 99 bells at a time.
If y'all don't got no beans, y'all can send $1 on CA. $1 ain't gonna hurt
Okay,
y'all.
so now what you want to ask?
Okay, so Muriel said that Matthew sleeps in the bed with her.
Right.
She says that when they wake up in the morning, Matthew is hunching her.
Nah.
Hump
If he hunching her, that mean that she been watching. He been watching her fuck somebody.
it. That's what I've been saying. See, we on the same
Right.
page. So
Right.
have you witnessed Matthew hunching anything or humping anything? Have you tried to
Not.
sit down and have a talk with him about that?
I mean, I've been asking them, have anybody been touching him or anything like that? But I mean, he doesn't show that behavior here. I mean, he do like he want to sleep with you. He wants you to sleep next to him because he used to doing that with his mom. Usually I start off by sleeping with him, but then eventually when he falls asleep, then I go get my own bed.
See, he
So
has
he's
his own
already
bed.
learned.
And it ain't that wonderful, y'all. He has his own room and own space at his daddy house. I
Someone in
don't
the
want you to
comments wanted
send
to
him back.
ask, did you know he sleeps in the basement, and do you feel like his sleeping arrangements are
Yeah.
suitable?
When
That
when she
comment was a
moved
lot.
over there, when she moved, matter of fact, I'm the guy who hung that. I'm the one who who hung the TV in the living room. That she got the
Oh, she said she did it.
No, I hung
She
that
said her and
television.
Patrick did it with some thumbnails.
I hung the TV in the
Well, it
living
looks like
room. I
it's
hung it.
hanging low, and the
Cooper,
baby's playpen is right up under there. Maybe
right?
you could suggest she slide it out a little bit if she does get those kids back.
Okay,
On a
so
Yeah,
serious note.
aside from the Hunter comment, I mean, has he said anything about possibly witnessing his sisters and brothers touching on him or touching each other?
there has been some dialogue about that,
Okay.
but I'm not gonna go into it because it's sensitive, and you know, them little kids don't know no better.
Yeah,
They
we
done seen some stuff they ain't got no business seeing.
yeah, they're
Okay.
products of
Now,
their environment.
I did see in another live that you said that you and Muriel were in an intimate setting in one bedroom and Patrick was with Samaya in another bedroom and you found that strange. Why didn't you
Yeah.
say anything or did you say anything? Because I can't say you didn't. Did you say anything to her about it? And if so, what was her reasoning for it?
Good question.
I I just thought it was strange, but I kind of like didn't much really think about it because he was watching them, and she said he was in the room with her. She was in the bed and he was on the floor. I never went in there. I was just going off of what she
Mhm.
told me. But I
May I
did think
ask
it was
you,
kind of weird for him to be sleeping in the room with her.
has she ever
Can you hear me?
confided in you or mentioned that Samaya is not Patrick's biological daughter? Has like that conversation ever
Far
came
as
up?
I No, that conversation never came up. Far as I know, the three kids, Samaya, Jeremiah, and Israel is supposedly all
Patrick's
Patrick's kids.
kids.
As far as I know, that's what was told to me.
Okay.
What's up,
And
man?
Gerard is the father of Hezekiah,
Yeah,
the mystery
I don't
man
know his
that you
name,
don't know.
but she did tell me about him.
Okay.
Is he deceased or is
Interesting.
he because she said he was deceased.
He's not dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
That boy not dead. Uh,
Jail. Somebody saying jail.
No, he's alive and
from
well.
what
He's
from
not
what she
locked
told me,
up.
that guy was an engineer and he worked at the car. He worked for the huh? Am I your
Have a
mini
good
me?
job and a beautiful
Yeah,
little
you my
family.
mini me. Uh,
And you know what, Cooper? It's first of all, I love how you're still being a father, but you're still shielding him from this live stream. How you're making sure he stays out of the camera and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? No, I mean
right,
seriously, because he knows, and this is no fault of his own, and there's no shade. He knows way too much about Bigo. We hear him in the background telling her what to do and
Hmm.
all when it comes to this Bigo Live because you know they're exposed to it. They don't really have much of a choice.
right.
Somebody in the comments wanted us to ask, how do you feel about him being on live as much as he is, or being exposed to social media in general?
Man, I tell you like this. I don't do stuff
Because
like this.
Matthew
I
is
don't. I don't do
famous.
that.
Matthew
Yeah,
is
because
famous.
Oh yeah.
he likes to do. He think he a TikTok fascination. He'll call me and
Thank
he
you.
likes to call me with do a duo call because he likes to see my face and then he dance and he'll set the phone down and dance and everything. So yeah, he's a natural like his mom.
We do hear him say, I want to call my daddy a whole lot. He
All the
definitely
time.
loves his
Now I'm gonna
daddy.
get rid that I'm gonna have to just use the letters because Matthew's sitting beside you. But we witnessed the live Well, Matthew was begging for his mother's attention, and he kept yelling, "Mama, mama, mama." And she finally said, "What the MF you want, Matthew?" And he said, "Well, mama, you are a B and you are an H." Put
Oh,
ones in the comment if you know what I'm talking about. Ones in
You
the
see that
comment if
one?
you know what I'm talking about. He said, "You are a B and you're a H, mama." And she got mad. And the very first thing she said was, "He got it from you." So I don't believe you did, but are you using that type of verbiage when you talk about his mother around him?
I did call her a hoe one time. I ain't gonna tell no story about that.
Thank you for
But
your
all the rest of
honesty.
the stuff,
That's
all the
that's
rest of that stuff,
understandable.
because
That's
I was
where
pissed
Matthew get
off.
it from.
Yeah, because it took us out. We laugh about it to the day. I mean, it's one of our, unfortunately, it's one of our favorite Matthew moments because he told her the truth. He also told her that she stank.
No, no, I ain't never told him
He
to tell
also
him.
told her call 911. Call, call the police.
Call 911 for
He
what?
don't like Patrick. He do not mess with
Yeah,
Patrick.
he don't like Patrick.
Now, Cooper, let me ask you. Now, are there have been times where she? Now, you have already addressed the gay issue. I mean, the gay comment, which is that's your preference or whatever. But are you aware that she is repeating this to Matthew? She is telling Matthew that's why your father a faggot, and that's why he did. Are you
Yeah,
aware that she is saying that to him and
yeah.
in front of him?
We already. I didn't already spoke to him about that.
Okay.
We didn't already had a conversation about that. So she could say what she wants to. Our bond is strong.
I
It's
want you to
not
do
gonna break it.
something. I want you to do
Go
something
ahead.
that no other host has asked you to do. Because I know you've been to a few people panel. Tell us some things that you love about Matthew. Tell us some of his favorite things to do, his favorite things to
Mm.
eat. What do you love about your son?
What do I love about my son? Hey, he loves
Oh, his face
pizza.
lit up.
He loves pizza. You know what I really love about him is can I order a pizza? Sure. What I really love about him
Oh,
is I take him to work with me on Sundays. So he rides with me
oh,
and I mean he lights everybody up and it was crazy because I remember one day when I was working and this lady said, "That reminds me of when my dad used to take me to work with him."
oh.
He got just such an infectious personality because every place I take him, this one lady was like, "Just leave him here. He doesn't have to go back with you."
Yes, we
So
all want
yeah,
him.
Yeah, I mean, he's very inquisitive. He's very talkative. He's very smart. He's so of everything.
football with those teenagers. Oh, you play
So
football with the teenagers?
yeah,
And he
Oh, you went
that
to
boy
a birthday party. No,
his
his
birthday
vocabulary is so
party.
big for a 4 year old. Yeah.
Yes, it is. Hey Matthew, hey.
Hey, hey. And I throw it. You threw the ball hard. Yeah, yeah. And I throw
We
it,
haven't seen
and
Matthew in a couple days,
I
everybody.
do
So
it for
we all
you.
happy to see.
And I do it,
Everybody in the
and
comments, put happy faces
and
for Matthew, please.
and the camera. I
Hey
was
Put
We
like,
love
happy
to
faces
talk.
for
It's good to
Matthew.
Matthew.
see somebody
Hey,
hey,
Everybody
interacting with
put
him.
happy faces for Matthew. Everybody
Hey,
hasn't seen him.
Matthew.
hey, hey.
Hey Matthew, you have a wonderful father. Make
I do the ball. They do the ball at me, and I was like, oh, the teenagers. They, I throw the ball. And I went back in there. I throw
you
the ball.
tell it, baby.
And they throw the ball at me. And I was see,
Uh-huh.
now you got all the
You
attention.
a big
You
boy
gonna take
now.
all the attention away from me? How could you think that? Are you gonna play ball with me? Play ball with
Oh,
me?
Aren't y'all happy
He
to
went.
see Matthew happy? I know the
He
yeah,
went
Yeah.
comments
to a
say
Matthew.
he got
birthday.
Oh,
He went to his cousin's birthday party today, and they had like it's kind of like a zap zone. What's that supposed to
Oh,
smell like?
that's cool because we never see them kids get out the house. I love that
no,
for
we
him.
don't. And we never see
So cool.
Matthew get a chance to smile and
Or
be
get
four.
attention, really.
Right.
Yeah.
It's nice to see him be four.
And
Yeah, and I haven't heard him cry at all.
somebody just said in the comment, not with the BS. She said, Matthew is constantly crying and screaming and throwing tantrums
Yeah.
when he's with his mother. Is he like that with you?
Nah,
Yeah.
nah.
Yeah, I haven't
Because
heard him cry at
we
all.
have been talking to you for about an hour, and Matthew, he throws tantrums with Angelic. He screams and he hollers, and she just walked past him like it's. I mean, it's normal for her house, but you know,
I don't think she's able to give him the attention that I could give him because I guess she got all those kids,
yeah,
No,
and
she can't put the phone down. That's the
she
bad
needs.
thing. She
yeah,
can't put the
Right.
phone
Okay.
that's
down.
Yeah.
that's part of it too.
Yep, her
That's
priorities are
part of
messed
it
up.
too.
I mean, because if she could
Hmm.
put the phone down, I mean, we know you bathe him every day at your house. So does he
Yeah.
like taking bubble baths at your house? Is it
Oh
bath
man,
toys
you
and
want to take a bath? You want to take a bath? You want me to run you some water? Yeah, I'm about to run him some water.
Oh, he actually cried at home about taking a bath.
yes.
Well, that's because there was no heat and there was no hot water, so he was probably taking a bath in cold water. Were you
He don't
aware of
like
that,
taking showers.
Cooper?
Nah, I just found out just recently. I did see some of the videos where he was lighting the furnace and stuff for the hot water tank, but I didn't know they didn't have no heat in there.
It's been out since
And I
December.
contacted her.
It's been out since December. Hey, Mama
Are you
Carla.
serious?
I'm serious.
Yep.
If y'all go
That
back
ain't
and,
mama.
I need everybody. Okay, well, hey, Miss Carla. I need everybody to go back to the videos in December, right before she was talking about the big feast and all that foolishness, and back to the time when she said the kids were going over to her brother's house. She was wearing a jacket then. She was ordering heaters then. She's been complaining about the heat not working and buying heaters when
Yep.
the kids are breaking them. She has not had heat in that house since December. Some of the comments are even saying as far back as November.
Come on, let me get it. Let me get it. You can't steal
No
all the
heat.
Has he
joy
ever
from
said he
me. Come
wanted to
on,
stay with you?
who? Matthew? He been
Hmm.
ever since after we went to court. He been asking if he could come stay with me ever since.
Aw.
Does he
So
ever
when
cry
you
when it's
take
time to
him,
go back to his mama?
mm-hmm.
You
Does he
know,
ever cry?
he don't cry when he have to go back to her because see that's the thing. He loves both of us, but
Mm-hmm.
I know he would prefer to be with me, but he still love his mom and he love his brothers and sisters
Right.
too.
And
So
I know
Cooper,
you
Yeah.
love
let me ask
your
you this:
mama.
if you had all the resources that you needed, and the judge and you were able to get custodial parentage over him, do you think that would be a better setup? Do you think that
Oh, to
would
be
be
with me?
more beneficial towards Matthew? Yeah,
Yeah,
to be with you.
yeah. I think it would be beneficial to him and the twins. Because they could get some structure in their life. And then I got my mom, I got my sister, I got 4 or 5 nieces. I mean, I
Mm.
got I got support. Because when she dropped them kids off on my porch, my niece came and got them baby. I didn't see them
Mm.
for 3 days. Then my mother had them, and then when I get off of work, I go pick them up and I go get them and bring them back to the house, and we had started all over again the next day. So I got a support system.
Okay. Okay. Wow.
How does he do with his older? How does he do with his
Say that
older?
again.
How does he do with his older siblings?
Is he? He loves them, but I think they're a little mean to him. I think they're a little mean
Yeah.
to him sometimes.
I've
But
noticed jealousy about fathers just in the way their conversations flow.
do push up? Yeah, we'll do it. You gonna go ahead and show me some push ups. Hurry up.
Right. Tire
All
yourself
right.
out.
Let us see this. Let us see this, Cooper. Let's see little Matthew do these push-ups.
You want to see Matthew do the
Nah, they
push
gonna
up?
try to
Let's see Matthew do these push-ups. We don't think we
No,
can
they're gonna
do
try to
it.
Google your surroundings. Be careful.
Oh, you know what?
Why?
Don't do it. Don't do it. Yeah. You don't want
No,
nobody
don't
tracking your address down by your hardwood floors.
Right. Something so innocent turn
Don't do it.
right.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I
Don't
had
do
a
it. Don't worry
question.
about it.
I had a question for Mr. Cooper, and then I'll jump back down again. First of all, it is 2.4K. The whole panel has been